B-boy, standing in my B-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. Still undisputed. You took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and I'm so confused. Now, excuse me, for example, I'm the inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
It's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Mav, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Fraley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready now is Brandon Crawford. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. And now the first pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Logan Webb. He'll be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws with one is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Tapped out in front of home. And there's one away.
That is second.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So here's Adam Frazier, lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Jared Kelnick stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-1. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in will be Brandon Belt. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Darren Ruff. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Fraley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. The Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. First pitch on its way. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Nope,
Ball
that's
1.
the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 now. Luis Torrens, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. try it again, 3-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Luis Torrens. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Into the box now, Abraham Toro, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lewis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Austin Slater. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Fraley able to track it down for the 3rd out. Giants down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And stepping in, J.P. Crawford grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, left field.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on the way. This is skied into short left center. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Fraley stands at first with one out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to dig in, Jared Kelman. And their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a liner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
The plate now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven.
First pitch of the AB now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the Giants.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a bit of a difference there. 96 for one compared to just 89 for the other. Next to hit is Evan Longoria, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Ready with the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he hauls it down in the corner. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Servais during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan White becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now the pitch. Luis Torrens comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled away. Torrens absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Next up, Abraham Toro struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Darren Ruff comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering, pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping up is Mike Yastrzemski. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Two and one. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Marlene Garcia is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Jake Fraley waits on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded deep in the hole by Flores. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Jake Fraley. As he rips it on the ground to second. Flores has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Adam Frazier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 1-0. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And it just misses off the inside for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now another 1-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Slater rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault, just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2. Swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D.O., because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one on the shot.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Henniger. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish he could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
number 16.
Into the box, Darren Ruff, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate is Mike Yastrzemski. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a high pop-up. White is under it. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-1 San Francisco. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in is Jared Kelman. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
80.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Kyle Lewis is on deck. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
And now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. Foul ball.
The 2-2.
3 balls.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Joey Bart stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Counts 1-0.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. At the plate now, Evan Longoria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants leave. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way.
8-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, man, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Longoria's there, and that's the 2nd out.
Third baseman, Abraham Toro.
So the next to bat will be Abraham Toro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing, strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
fouled away. The next 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 4. So here is Brandon Crawford. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Lewis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Lifted the other way to left center. Fraley is there to put it away, and on one pitch, Belt is retired. So it'll be the Giants' DH, Darren Ruff, singled in his last at-bat. Yohan Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Yohan Ramirez.
Set and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Wilmer Flores stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Fastball well outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
From the stretch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2, full count. Hit in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Dylan Moore steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 25.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Moore, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in next, Adam Frazier. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 7-1. Dylan Moore takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 25.
He's set. Here it comes. Joey Bart is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work into his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Steven Duggar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Nope.
There's
Ball
a fastball pretty close that time, but
Look
ruled
out,
the ball 1-1. Pitch on the way. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Yep, that ball went
Awfully
out.
close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count still.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And he misses. Ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Left side, but well foul. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no. John Brebbia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
John Brebbia.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Dominic Leone is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jared Kelnick is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. Very weakly on the ground. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Kelnick, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and one now.
3 balls.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Now at the plate, Evan White. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Taylor Trammell will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 20.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The San Francisco Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Arlene Garcia claims the win out of the pen his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left